chicos. Hola chicos.
Bienvenidos a una nueva edición de Ruta 226.
Somos el Ministerio Infantil Ruta 226.
Hi guys, I'm so happy you're here today. I think everybody started school already, so I want to wish everybody a happy new school year. And even though things are a little bit different this year, I'm sure you guys are going to be great. I have a very exciting lesson for you today. It's called Moses and the Burning Bush. But before I move along and tell you the story, I want to make sure that you guys already watched the video from last Sunday. It was done by Mr. Anthony, Miss Maria, and Mr. Jensen, and it's super cool and super fun. And I think if you go watch it, you understand this lesson a little bit better. They talked about baby Moses, and today we're going to talk about old Moses. So let me tell you the story. So a long time ago, Moses was already an old man. He was just walking around, and from far away, he saw this burning bush, and it caught his eye. So he started walking towards the bush to make sure that everything was okay, right? So he walked closer and closer, and he noticed something very weird. He noticed that the bush was on fire, but it wasn't burning. You know, when you burn a piece of paper, it just burns and then it's gone. This wasn't happening. It was just on fire, but it wasn't burning it. So he got closer, and then he heard a voice. The voice said to him, "Moses, take your shoes off. You're in holy land." He was so confused, but he followed the directions. He took his shoes off and he got closer. As he got closer, he realized that it was God talking to him, and God had a mission for him. God told him that he needed to go to Egypt to free the slaves. When Moses heard that, he freaked out. He said he couldn't do it. He was so afraid to go and do that because it was a big job that he had to do, that God was asking him to do. So he didn't know how to start. He told God that he was afraid, that he didn't know what to say, or he was afraid of people not believing him, that he had spoken to God. And so God told him that he was going to be with him every step of the way. And that made Moses felt so much better, so much safer, that he went ahead and did what God asked him to. But reading this story, it reminded me of all the things that we are afraid of. Some of the things that I can think of is how we're afraid of the first day of school. We are afraid of trying anything new, like when we try a new sport, when you go to a new place and you don't have friends, you're like afraid of who I'm going to talk to and stuff like that. I think everybody goes through that. But whenever I'm in that situation where I'm afraid of something, I remember this verse, and let me share it with you. It says, "When I am afraid, I put my trust in you." And I remember this verse all the time that I feel afraid, because I know God is with me at all times. So I just want you guys to always remember that God is with you. Whenever you feel afraid, make sure you do a prayer and put your trust in God, and everything's going to be okay. Look at Moses. He was so scared and afraid to do what God had asked him to do, but once he put his trust in him, he did it and he was fine. But I want to show you something cool before I finish the lesson. Please do not try this at home. So I have this magic solution here, and I have a piece of paper and have a lighter. So I'm going to dip this here. As you can see, it's wet, okay? And this is what I imagine that something like this is what Moses saw. What do you think is gonna happen when I light this on fire? Do you think it's gonna burn up? Or, I don't know, is it not gonna burn? Let's see. This is what I think happened, look. I'm trying to burn the paper that is wet with the magic solution, and it's not burning, right? So I think this is what that bush was like when Moses saw it. It was on fire, but it wasn't burning. Isn't that crazy? Look. That's amazing. So before I finish, let's finish with a prayer. Let's close your eyes and pray. Dear God, please help us trust you and remember you are with us so that we will not be afraid of new things. Amen. See you next time, guys.
Hola chicos, espero se encuentren bien. Me encantó la lección que nos dio mi Rocío hoy. Hoy vamos a hacer un experimento de ciencia. A science experiment. We will be making a lava lamp. But before we get started, please make sure you ask your parents for permission to do this activity and to use the things you're going to need. And always remember, be careful and have fun. All right, you are going to need a plastic bottle. It can be a big one like this. It can be a medium one like the I'm gonna use right now. There's even bigger ones. There's even tinier ones. Whatever you want to use, whatever you have available will be perfect. Then you're also gonna need Alka-Seltzer. Just 1 or 2 tablets will be enough. You're also gonna need some food coloring. Preferable will be yellow or red, but if you only have blue and green, that's fine too. We're also gonna need some cooking oil. Any oil you have will be good. Also, we're gonna need some water, just plain water. All right, let's get this started. The first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna grab your plastic bottle and you're gonna fill it up 1/4 of water. If you have one of these, a funnel, you can use it. If you don't, it's fine. Just ask your parents for help. Okay. Then you're gonna fill almost to the top, almost, of oil. Not all the way. You guys see how the oil and the water separate by themselves? All right, then you're gonna add some food coloring. Then you're gonna grab your Alka-Seltzer tablet and you're gonna break it into small pieces. And then you're gonna start dropping them in. Let's see what happens. Just like 1, 2 at a time. Drop 2. You see what's going on? Whoa, you see, guys? I hope y'all can see it. It looks very cool. Ooh. Looks like an actual lava lamp, right? Okay, guys. So make sure y'all can keep playing with it, you know, but make sure you cover it because I don't want y'all to have big spills everywhere. All right, guys. So what do you think happened? Why do you think that made that? Well, oil and water don't mix well. The food color dropped to the bottom of the water, and the Alka-Seltzer created carbon dioxide bubbles. Each of the bubbles carries some of the color water with them. When the bubbles popped, the water dropped back through the oil. Well, this activity reminds us of a lava lamp, right? We know that lava is hot, and that reminds us of fire. God spoke to Moses through a burning bush. The bush was on fire, but not burning up. Just like this activity, this looks like real lava, but it's not really hot, is it? Ojalá les haya gustado esta lección y este experimento. Cuando miren su lámpara, recuerden que esto no se trató de Moisés y su fe. Se trata de lo poderoso y grandioso que Dios es. When y'all see your lamp, remember the story of Moses. And it's not about how cool and faithful he is. It's about how big and powerful God is. We can always rely on him to do great things. Siempre podemos contar en él para hacer cosas increíbles. Ojalá que les haya gustado. I hope you enjoyed this. See y'all next time. Bye.